Okay, then let's continue to the next one. We are on C. And remember, the question is still the same, guys. The question is still the same. Now, when we look at this shape that we are seeing before us, this is not just any shape, but this is a what? A trapezium. And by now, you already know how to calculate an area of a trapezium. The area of a trapezium will always be 1 over 2, right? 1 over 2 multiplied by height multiply by what? So it's multiplied by height, then you multiply by the top side, which is in this case side, we can say that in this case it will be side A, B, plus the bottom side, the base side, so which is plus DC. Okay, you can always double check that LK, because ikhona phaya kwi formulas, if uyakhumbula ngobe uqale nge formulas phaphezulu, you can see it. This is the formula for a trapezium. Are we together? So you can see that the A is representing this side and the B, small letter b, is representing this side. Okay, so ile nto kube ndithetha ngayo nisithi ngokuyabe sizenza soyi-2 ndisebenzise i-method eziyenza le question ibe complicated, but now I want us to use the formulas that you are given. Okay, so now using that formula, that means my area in this case, and you know that the height is always this dotted line, or the line that will be perpendicular to one side, so on a trapezium. So this line and this line are the same distance, so this one is also 4 centimeters. So now that means the area is going to be 1 over 2 height, which is 4 centimeters, multiplied by 4 multiplied by AB, the distance AB, you can see it's 8 centimeters, and also here it's also 8 centimeters, because this distance and this distance, just by John, is the same. Are we together? Okay, then if that distance is the same, that makes now our base, which is UDC, we will be able to get it. We are going to add this one and this one and this one. Okay, we are going to add these 3 portions of DC. Okay, so therefore that means we are going to multiply with open bracket AB, which is 8, plus DC. Remember, DC is going to be 1 plus 8 plus 3. Are we together? Which will give us 12. If it makes sure, it's giving us 12. So the total here will be 12 centimeters. So we'll have 12 here. Then ungacofoza i-calculator yakho. Ne? So i-calculator yakho, which will give you 8 plus 12 is 22, which will be 22 times 2, which is 44. So singayicofoza i-calculator nisibone, ndingasebenzisi mental maths yam. Sometimes you get in the port. We move, then we multiply by 4, we multiply by, we open bracket 8 plus 12, we close bracket, which is equal to 40. Oh, almost. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, it's yeah, it's not 44, it's 40. Yeah, 40. Thank you. Okay, so it's going to be 40 centimeter square. Okay, so we have our area. So if we have our area, we will also need the perimeter. We said that this side is 8 centimeters. So we say that this whole side over here is 12 centimeters. And that one is 8 centimeters. So now we need which 2 sides? We need this side and this side, so that we can be able to calculate the perimeter. So you notice, one thing that you notice is that this side, both the sides that we are looking for are sides of triangles. We can start with triangle number 2. In triangle number 2, we have this side, we have this, the smaller side and the middle side. We are looking for this side that is opposite to 90, the bigger side, which is our hypotenuse. Are we together? And we know that our Pythagoras theorem states that r squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. So by jongering, since we are looking for AD is also the hypotenuse side, the bigger side on the triangle. So it's going to be AD squared. We are going to substitute with AD where we see R, and where we see X and Y, we substitute with those two values, irregardless of which one you put where. So if I'm making X the smaller side, I'm going to have 1 squared, and I'm making Y the middle side, which is 4 squared. But since we are looking for 80, not for 80 squared, we will introduce a root here. What we do on the left, we also do on the right. This and this will cancel. You will end up having AD equals to, you can punch this on your calculator, or you can just look at it and see that this will be equal to root 17, because it's going to be 16 here plus 1, which is 17. So it's going to give us root 17. What is root 17? This is the side. We were looking for side AD. So this side is root 17. Okay. So now let's come and look for this one. How can we get BC? Remember we said that this side is also 4 because this is a height. So we have two sides here. So also we are still using the same Pythagoras. We are looking for BC, and BC happens to be opposite the 90 degrees angle. So BC is a hypotenuse. Where we see R, we will substitute by with BC. So we will have BC squared equals to, we take one of the sides, we can take 3 on the triangle squared plus the other side, the second side, which is 4 squared. Okay, so let me move up a bit, sorry. So we have 4 squared, but since we are looking for BC, not for BC squared, we'll introduce a square root on the left hand side, and what we do on the left hand side, we also do on the right. This and this will cancel. We will end up having BC equals to, or for the calculator, 3 squared, which is 9, 4 squared, which is 16, 25, which is 5. So B squared will be, BC will be equal to 5 centimeters. You can prove that by punching your calculator. So e.g. 3 squared plus 4 squared is 25. Okay, so if it's 25, root 25 is 5. Okay, now that we have BC, we have AD. That means we have all the sides that we needed. Are we together? We know the top side, the top side is 8, the bottom side is 12. So therefore, we can conclude and calculate the perimeter. Therefore, our perimeter will be the top side, which is 8, plus the bottom side, which is 12, plus these two sides that we just got, root 17, plus the 5 centimeters that we got. So for the calculator, 8 plus 12 plus root 17, 17 plus 5. So for the calculator, you are getting 35 root 17. Sorry, 35 plus root 17. Okay, if you take that to a decimal, it will be 39.12. 0.12 centimeter, because this is a perimeter. So we are done with that one. We have answered the area and we have answered the perimeter.